James Gunn may be co-CEO of DC Studios and have a majority of his time now occupied with trying to build a brand new DC universe that will truly rival the MCU and give them a run for their money. But that doesn't mean he's going to take off and start ignoring the fans and not directly replying to them. So James Gunn now tackles listening to fans and the new DC future that they are paving ahead of them. So this comes directly from James Gunn, and he says, and I quote, "As the new and first ever CEOs of DC Studios, Peter and I think it's important we acknowledge you, the fans, and let you know we hear your different desires for the pathways forward for DC. Although our ability to interact online has been lessened due to the workload of our new positions, we are listening and open to everything as we embark on this journey, and will continue to do so for the next few years." End quote. So everything he's saying here is crystal clear, right? It doesn't need much explanation. Him and Safran are truly going to try to listen to the fans and really take into consideration everything that's out there, what the fans want, and give back to the fans. This is just like what he did under Kevin Feige and what they did with Marvel Studios. And again, this all makes sense. He comes from a background where he was part of the largest franchise in the world and helped make a relatively unknown franchise a big god-tier franchise in Hollywood that sold more merchandise than anybody ever imagined and became the de facto "you must measure up to this sci-fi franchise if you want to be even in the ballpark of, being talked about in terms of how crazy and wild can you get with sci-fi and space things." And like he says, their ability to interact is gonna be less, but they are listening and they are paving a new path forward by listening to what the fans want. And again, as he said before, it's about listening to the fans that are respectful and acknowledging them and taking their passion and enthusiasm and mixing it with their own. And a new pathway forward for DC means that this is it, guys. I don't understand some of you get this or are trying to even understand what they're saying. If DC Studios fails, that's it for DC. WB will officially go under and be sold again, and they're going to start all over again with new management like Universal or somebody. This is the last ditch effort and the last attempt to save WB. So what they do, they have to do carefully and tread carefully. They can't make mistakes like they did the last couple of times. If they tell investors, hey guys, we're going to make $1 billion with this film, the thing comes in with 600 million, that's a no-go. That's automatic. You fail to deliver. So hopefully they listen to the fans that are being passionate and respectful, and hopefully they just pay attention to their best intuition and deliver on that, because that's really what's going to help them. I mean, James Gunn got Marvel ahead when everybody thought they were doomed. So we'll see what happens.